hot. God PCV, we bringing the news. Facts stay sharp, yeah, we never confused. From the streets to the world, get the real, no cap. Breaking headlines, put the truth on the map. Fast with the facts, we don't play no games. Reporting what's real, we ain't chasing fame. Cold PCV, stay locked, stay tuned. If you want the real talk, we deliver it soon. Call Peace TV, we bringing the news. Facts stay sharp, yeah, we never confused. From the streets to the world, keep it real, no cap. You're breaking headlines, put the truth on the map. Call Peace TV, we bringing the news. Fast with the facts, we don't play no games. Reporting what's real, we ain't chasing fame. Call Peace TV, stay locked, stay tuned. If you want the real talk, we deliver it soon. Call Peace TV, we bringing the news. Facts stay sharp, yeah, we never confused. From the streets to the world, keep it real, no cap. You're breaking headlines, put the truth on the map. Call Peace TV, we bringing the news. Facts stay sharp, yeah, we never confused. Go Peace TV, stay locked, stay tuned. If you want the real talk, we deliver it soon.
Hey y'all, I'm back. I'm still on the highway, obviously, on my way back home, but I don't need to use my GPS, so we should be good. But as I'm driving, I'm sitting here just thinking about that court hearing. Something is really wrong with Holly, y'all. I'm not fucking kidding. Like, not to say like she's unstable to stand trial or nothing like that, because that's not what this is. This, I'm not gonna say that. I was about to call her out her name. I'm not gonna say that. But y'all, thank you, Nikki. I will. Y'all, the way this girl came into the courtroom, like she had to come through the door around the corner, and it's like she did her, like that was her main entrance into something, like, and she had a whole smirk on her fucking face. And I'm like, I looked at the relative of Romika, I was like, a smirk? I know you fucking lying. Like, she had a whole smirk on her face, and she really, honestly, y'all, she really looked like she's unbothered. I don't know if she's doing that to save face, given the situation, or if she's doing that because she feel like she gonna win this case. I don't know what the case, what it is, or if it's because something is wrong with I was about to call out her name again, or if it's something wrong with her, why she like this. But she actually she looked like she didn't give a shit, and I'm mind boggled by that. And then when she got up to leave, oh, that's another thing, that her lawyer told the judge when they come back January 7th, she want to revisit Holly's uh, detention, basically trying to get her out or whatever. But as she was leaving out, yeah, Nikki, it is all of the above. But as she was leaving out, she turned around and was looking directly for Losas. That's exactly, she looked dead at him, like, and just looked lit up. I mean, she fucking lit up. I'm looking like, what is going on? I can't make this up. She literally came around the corner with a smirk on her face. She looked directly over to Ramika's side of the courtroom, and then hold on, y'all, because I seen a police sitting on the highway. But and then she sits down, and I was like, did she really just come out here with a smirk on her face? I don't know if she realized she was doing that or what, but baby, she needs to. It gotta be, when you going to court for something serious like this, even if it's not this serious, it's a certain type of demeanor you're supposed to have when coming in front of a judge. And the way she came out was not a good look. It was not. I saw where they with Carlos. The video I got it sent to me. Two people sent it. Thank you guys for sending it. Gabby, yes, she is. No, for real, she is slow. But I got the video, but it don't even show the fight. It don't even show them fighting. It just shows him in handcuffs being taken back into the courthouse. But I thought it was like the actual freaking fight. I want to see like the actual freaking fight. But they probably could have just been put him in handcuffs as well to get him out the presence of Ramika family because they took him right back into that courthouse. So I don't know, but something is wrong with Holly. I'm not bullshitting y'all, and y'all know I've been steady telling y'all she ain't. Something is wrong, and it's been since her childhood type of thing. This is insane. The way I just can't make it up. And where his safety? I was thinking that too. Yeah, Nikki, I think that's what they did. I think they took him back in there for his safety. I don't know if they literally got the chance to fight because I wasn't out there. But I'm trying to figure out. So she been locked up. Y'all, Holly been locked up for what? Tiffany, you say you need scoop. Holly been locked up for what? Going 3 weeks now? Has it been 3 weeks or a month? Because I'm trying to figure out where the fuck do they do this at where they let you keep your weave in your head? Cause she got a whole bust down in her head, straight bust down, like she just went and got her hair done to her ass. You at work, Tiffany? I thought they make you take that shit out once you booked in. Like once they know you going upstairs. Like I know in booking where I live, they let you keep it in. But once it's time to go upstairs, they literally cuts that shit out. And baby, she got a whole bed up. You know what I'm saying? She got a whole cell now. Why they ain't took the hair out of her head? Some jails do. Wow, something. Right. I don't know, but she still got her hair in her head. I don't know, and I can't tell. Well, she's still early on, obviously, but I was gonna say I can't tell if she's pregnant because she got on her jail uniform or whatever, and it looked a little baggy on her. She little as fuck, y'all. This girl ain't tall as nothing. She's skinny as fuck. I see why she had to pull a weapon out on Ramika. Stop motherfucking yapping your gums online like you ain't gonna never see nobody. And that's part of the problem with Carlos too. He must have thought that this family was gonna sit back like they been sitting back. But today they weren't playing. They was not playing with him. Sorry y'all, I went on the damn meeting. Man, I'm not gonna never forget how she came out. But it goes to her fucking character. The way she came out today, it speaks for her fucking character and her family character like that. Now, her mom, I'm not gonna lie, because her mom, she came in, she sat down, she didn't have no type of expression on her face. She was quiet. She didn't, you know what I'm saying? She didn't seem cocky or nothing like that. But Holly, Lordy got a fucked up attitude, y'all. She got a bad attitude. But she came in dressed down all black, black black stilettos, black dress suit, black coat with gold buttons. She came in. She had that expensive bag, like y'all said. She came. Yeah, she came in, honey. She did. Right foot said they've been quiet for too long. Child, he wasn't expecting to get what came to him if they did actually get the fighting. But I was thinking because when I seen it, that's why she gonna lose that case. Um, she wants the judge to look to revisit. um Holly getting out. But I don't know. I don't know how many. Do anybody know how many brothers Romika got? Cause I I don't know. I don't think I heard anybody say how many brothers she got. But I know the relative that was sitting by me said it was two of them outside that door. And when they opened that door, I seen them because they was scoping the scene out. I ain't gonna lie. They was waiting on Carlos to come up out there. A lot, it seems. Like three. Man, it was one of I don't know if this was one of her brothers, but he was in there. This the one that I said looked like he seen nothing but blood. Like he was mad, like he wanted to rip Carlos' head off. I don't know if that was one of her brothers, but that man was ready. And for real, like everybody been saying, Romika, it's a lot of women in Romika family. Like they got a big ass family, and it's a lot of women. But when them men ain't playing. They didn't come to play. They did not come to play. I thought more was gonna be said at this court hearing, but it wasn't. Which that's kind of puzzling to me. But the next court date is on the 7th, y'all. Y'all mark y'all calendars for that. And I'm so did they play the did they play the Zoom or they just didn't play it at all? Because if they played the Zoom, I'm going to the Zoom next time. You say was the tricks auntie Miss Noes? No, I said that on the last live. She wasn't there. I know how she looked, and I didn't see her. Only Holly's mom was there, but the one that they say her mom is. But I'm trying to figure out why she didn't come. You did all this whooping on goddamn online, but you didn't come. I don't know. At least I didn't see her. At least I didn't see her. No Zoom. Well, I guess I'm gonna be coming back up here January 7th. Y'all know what I should have did? I should have once they said the important parts of Holly case and they was taking her back. I should have got up and left out the courtroom. But I didn't think that they was gonna hold us in there. I should have got up and left out the courtroom so I could have. But I still didn't have my phone, so that would have been yeah. At least I would have been able to verbally tell y'all what happened though. But I ain't have my phone, so I wouldn't have been able to record nothing. But now I know how it works up there, so I'll be better prepared next time. Cause I'm gonna have them lock my phone up, and when I come out, go get my phone, and I'm gonna record. But me personally, I feel like with the situation being how it is, I feel like the courthouse wasn't prepared at all. They was not prepared at all for something like this. And this is a big case. Not to mention, it's a unaliving case at that. I feel like when it's a unaliving case like that, they should always be almost overstaffed because this can happen in any situation. And they was understaffed. They looked like they was goddamn scared, to be honest. Talking about we gotta wait till the sheriffs to come to let y'all out. How y'all can't hold us against our will like that? But the judge say they can. The sheriff's got the right to do that. Hey, voice this. I hope I said that right. The state farm witness. Good afternoon, Larissa. I want to see. I want to see the fight. That's what I want to see. Yeah, Larissa, it's a high profile case, and you would think that they would have had more security. They would have had more police, sheriffs, and everything. Because honestly, when I got there, it was no police cars outside. It was no police standing through the halls or none of that. Like it was come and go as you fucking please until this happened, and then they calling on their walkie talkies for help. But yeah, y'all, that Holly, She's a piece of fucking work. I can tell y'all that. She's a piece of fucking work. I wonder, I really wonder why Holly wasn't living with her mom, like in the same state, because I think her mama stayed in Carolina, North Carolina, somewhere. Like she don't, I don't think she lived in Illinois or wherever the hell they said Holly from was living. And I'm trying to figure out, it's always Tamika that's speaking up for Holly or was having Holly. I don't know. There's just something weird going on. It's something weird. I can't put my finger on it yet, but it's something. That's what I think. Mahogany, she had problems with her, couldn't control her ass. And now look at her. But you know what, we have like 14 different share divisions that still loaded with shares. In Chicago, do we think they're gonna lock Carlos up? No. Not for this today. I don't think so. I just think they wanted to diffuse the situation. That's what I think. Unless they took everybody that was fighting. But I always see him in handcuffs, right? Did y'all see anybody else in handcuffs? I think they're gonna let him go. Hell, now I'm wondering now why Carlos the only one in handcuffs. What the hell was David at? I know he ain't leave his boy. Once again, I will continuously put in with the ancestors, prepare everything. Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. Carlos needs to start if he don't come to these court dates support his baby mama, Ali, and he know the tension that's brewing, and he know how shit is right now. He need to bring more than just David with him. He really do. Don't he got brothers? What the hell is everybody? Where's his support? Since he's supporting Holly, where's his support for when shit like this happens and they don't get on his ass? I just seen a video of him in handcuffs with a busted bloody mouth. So I seen the video of him with handcuffs on, but I couldn't see like if his mouth was bloody. Oh, that means he did get the fight, like actually fight. I know they said they was gonna get his ass. It was another black guy in handcuffs too, Copies. Was the other black guy? Did he have dreads too? Cause I did think I seen his dress was a little shorter. Cause I thought I did see like a younger looking dude with shorter dreads in handcuffs. They said David ran. They caught Carlos and two others. I heard they was going to hold them for a couple of hours and release them. Holly mama already know her psychopath. Wow. Mahogany. I mean, who was that? Nikki, you said yes he did. Is you talking about the other guy that I said he was like younger looking with shorter dreads? Cause I think another I'm telling you, I seen everybody that was like really wanted his ass. He let a young nigga whoop him. I'm telling you, the dude looked like a teenager. David ran. I don't know if he ran. I'm asking because why he ain't in handcuffs too. But I know he ran his ass up into that first row of seats when it first broke out in the courtroom. He left Carlos sitting where they came in and sat together, like scrunched up together because it was so crowded. Hell, they almost sitting on laps. But when that broke out, he took his ass and jumped up in that front podium with Holly mama. Oh, you telling me they said he ran? Oh, when somebody got that on camera. I think they all had something to do with Ramika death. Maya said David was in the wind. I'm telling y'all, and I believe it because what I seen with my own eyes in the courtroom. He got up so fast from Bob Carlos and jumped up in that first row. Hell, he was scared as hell because he probably would have got up and just left, but he knew the rest of the crew was outside. He knew the rest of the family was in that hallway and outside. They better stay off the goddamn internet talking shit. They was still under the bleachers. Tootie. Oh wow. I saw the younger guy with short dreads. And here come, yep, that's the one I'm talking about, Empress. Yeah, he was ready. He was not playing. I don't know if y'all seen him, but it was another dude with he had like a fro, but it was kind of straight like, and he was dark skinned. That's the one I'm saying. He looked like he saw blood. It was like a shark in motherfucking water when it came to Carlos. It looked like he wanted to take Carlos' head off. I'm telling you, it took everything in him to sit down. When Miss Tina stood up and was like, "Y'all sit down. We not doing this. Y'all sit down." Him and then there was a dude standing on the back wall. They still was about to try to get him, but then I guess they said, "Fuck it, we just gonna sit down." Miss Tina spoke, but they wasn't having. And then the two brothers was outside in the hallway. And damn, I hate I didn't go Southwest court. They had Carlos handcuffed. Also walked him in. Yeah, they walked him back into the court house. They did. See, Drinker didn't come in the courtroom. At least from what I seen, she didn't come in. It was so many fucking people there. She didn't come in the courtroom. She stayed out there. Um, so it was Miss Tina and Ramika's sister Nick, futuristic Nick, however you pronounce it, something like that. They was in the courtroom, and Leslie, they was in the courtroom, and then all the rest of the y'all, they got some strong fucking genes. Like it's all different complexions, but they all still fucking look alike, literally. Okay, Coach TV, right across. I was trying to park. Who said that? Larissa. I was trying to park. It was nowhere fucking to park. Y'all, I literally had to park like 3 blocks away. But it was cool because it really wasn't a long walk for me. Like, but I had to park like three blocks away because everything was paid parking. Like the little meters, they was paid parking, and I didn't have no change. I thought they had like a parking lot where you could go in and you pay to park in there because I had my credit card and stuff, but and money. But I didn't think about the change situation. Plus, it was full. Like everywhere you look, it was full. It wasn't nowhere to park, so I had to park like 3 blocks down. But hell, I ain't care. I want to get in that courtroom. I made it in the courtroom at like 10:55. I was sitting there and I was just waiting, and everybody started coming in. And I was like, ah, shit. And then I was just looking. I was just looking ahead, listening to all the other court hearings. And then I looked over, and here go Carlos ass. I said, motherfucker, him and Dave. Boy, they need to let them dreads go. Well, Carlos do for real. I'm gonna be honest, cause his up in the top is like it's no dreads. It's short hair. It's short fucking hair. Carlos looked like he lost some dreadlocks. Ooh, child. And cause he got on that live off as if like they won't fuck you up or they ain't nobody gonna touch you. I don't know. Oh, and somebody commented on my last video I did. I seen it. They said so did Carlos start it? From my understanding, yes. The relative that was sitting next to me said that he jumped at somebody, and that's what started it. Started it off. That's why they was about to get on him when we was in the courtroom. You could have parked by those row houses. Just not in the block. The news lady said 3 people were locked up, and she will be back for appeal in 5 minutes. What charges against them? Mm, crazy. Yeah, Carlos is one of them, and the other one is the little short, the younger dude. He was a little young. He was a young nigga. I don't. You know what? I don't get. I don't get why they just didn't take Carlos back somewhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? Until it was clear, or escort his ass home. They just let him walk out there knowing that what just happened in the courtroom when they was about to get on his ass. That could have been prevented. That fight would have never happened. It really wouldn't have. Carlos worried and fell off. He was doing his thing. He had on them new J's that just came out too. Them black and blue. Yeah, he had on them. The young guy was originally 18. Young Carlos. Oh, I know he looked young. I can't tell you that. I thought he was younger than that. You got to be careful. That's another thing I was going to say. He's literally going to have to leave Chicago. That's what I feel like. I was thinking about that while I was driving. He's literally going to have to leave Chicago if he don't go to prison. If he baby, it's gonna they gonna get he gonna get street they gonna get street justice off him. They ain't playing. Hey, open book. That's why Amir's not safe. Thank you for going to the court and keeping us posted. Lady Storm, you are welcome and thank you for the support. They wanted to tell me to pause. Man, they was ready to get active in the courtroom. I'm like, Miss Tina was like, sit down, sit down now. We're not doing this in here. And I was already standing up because everybody immediately jumped up. And I was like, Miss Tina said, sit down. Because I'm like, fuck. I ain't gonna lie, I was a little nervous. Because I'm like, hell, y'all heard what she said? If y'all ain't gonna listen to nobody, y'all better listen to Miss Tina. That's what I'm thinking. So I said, Miss Tina said, sit down now. They should have knew then I went with the family. Because I said, Miss Tina, hell, go, y'all sit down. We don't need these type of problems right now, especially while I'm sitting right here. I'm not trying to, no, I'm not trying to get knocked out. Them niggas, they was not playing. They was not. And the women, the younger women of the family, I seen they was gonna get on his ass right along with them. Soon as the men was gonna get him, they was gonna get his ass too. They was gonna jump right in it. Sure was, and I don't blame them. I just hate that they did that, knowing that Miss Tina want peace. You know what I'm saying? She wants the peace. She just wants justice for Ramika. And if they was gonna do something, they should have just called him lacking another time, like on the streets, not at court. Like this is where y'all trying to get justice and for Meeks, and that's what she deserves. Hell, it's already emotional for Miss Tina as it is. She came in there and was crying out, had been crying already. It took her a minute to come in. That's those shot down. And yes, that's everywhere, Selena. Really, because one swing, all swing. That's how my family do too. One swing, all swing. But they won't. They want Carlos ass. He like a motherfucking Bro, they want him. They want him. And he better hope he ain't getting locked up and she got more family members in there. Because he could get it again. It ain't no way around it. I'm sorry. It ain't no way around it. But yeah, that Holly, she's a piece of fucking work. And I actually got to witness it with my own fucking eyes. And I'm still in disbelief that she literally came in there like she was famous or some shit. I don't know how to explain it, y'all. She had this smirk on her face, this look like she ain't worried about nothing. And the smirk. And then when she was getting ready to walk out and leave, she looks over to Carlos and lit the fuck up. Like you could literally tell she fucking lit the fuck up. I'm like, oh Lord, what is happening right now? Bitch, you're fighting for your life. And this is not a good look to come in front of the judge with a smirk on your face and you just unalive somebody. I don't doubt that she worried, but I'm saying that's what was given, and I'm thinking it's to save face. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't see her being locked up and she ain't been crying or nothing. Like that girl been in there going through that shit. She been going through it, but she came in there looking real. I just can't. I just don't understand how they let her keep her hair in her head. I don't know. It's time to take that shit out. She need to look like she in there for a fucking reason. Hell, hair hanging all the way down her fucking ass. Look like she just got a fresh flat iron and everything. Holly got happy. She seen her man. Yes, she did. She was real happy to know that he's still supporting her. She's like, I ain't fighting it alone. At least he's still coming to see me. Girl, you are through. The guy who's giving me to be stressed stated Carlos went to with the sister and said some words, and then they fucked him up. Maybe that's what started it. Maybe that's what started because I know the relative that I was talking to, she said he started it. He jumped at somebody because we couldn't really talk too much because the judge was telling us if we talk, we was gonna get put out and all that shit. So we was trying to say what we can say. Mm-mm. Why is it all this energy for the women? Hold on now, because I just thought about it. Why is all this energy for the women but not the men? Why is he doing that? He don't. He don't have no reason for approaching that family at all. Bitch, it ain't like it used to be at this point. So you might as well just let that go. You might as well let that go. It's not like it used to be. Why the fuck is he walking up to baby? And if I was her, I would have bust him right in his face. Because he gave. Thank you, Madeline. I try to be. But when I get mad, baby, it be a whole nother story. Then he went. What is it? Then he went to court to have Holly back. I just, me personally, I feel like he shouldn't. He shouldn't go to the court. He shouldn't go to court. Like you can support her. You can write her and let her know that you supporting her. This just ain't a good look. It just ain't. It's not a good look, given the situation. Yeah, he bold as fuck. But this is what narcissists do. This is what I keep telling y'all. He don't care. He don't care. And narcissists don't give. They do not give a damn. They do not. They do not give a damn. And that's why he the way he is. And thinking he ain't gonna be touched or nothing. And he's still trying to rap his shit. Boy, you better sit down somewhere. Cause you get caught lacking out there in the streets, it's over. You don't know who around that can set you up. Not saying Ramika family gonna do that, but just off the strength of knowing what this case is about. Kofi, you said he was a narcissist. And yes. And then I start hearing a lot of people say, and then because I showed it. I'm like, even Romika posted it, and that's when I said Romika left a trail of shit for us to figure out and know about this man. She even said that he was a narcissist. That's no coincidence, bro. Like, mm-mm. He definitely a narcissist to his core. You look up narcissist, his picture right there. Hell, and I said Holly was too. That's why they get along. And because they got their little secret they holding. She know about his little demons, allegedly. I wonder so Holly is she in general population or is she in by herself? That's exactly. You think he's doing that to keep Holly from flipping? Maybe. But I think when it comes down to it, Holly gonna end up flipping any fucking way. If she knew what was good for her. You gonna do that time by yourself and he gonna be out here probably doing it anyway, right now. Out here sleeping with the next girl. And was doing it before she went. I ain't doing that for no man that ain't never claimed me. Cause let people tell it was he didn't claim her. And he do what he want. But she had so much to say about Romika. That shit is insane. Carlos is delusional. Yeah, like he did nothing wrong. Yep. He don't think he did nothing wrong. That's part of being a narcissist. He's always right and everybody's always wrong. That's how it goes. That's exactly how it goes. They think they always right and everybody else is always wrong. Ciao. Mm-mm. I'm gonna see that look on Holly's face for a long time because I just can't believe it. I just can't believe it. You gotta show remorse, bro. Like you gotta show the judge that you're remorseful for what the fuck you did. But being that she's a narcissist, she don't think she did anything wrong. They deserved each other. They could have left motherfucking Romika right alone and did them. She wasn't worried about them. They needed them two deserved each other, like for real. Oh, I'm getting mad. To get transport to the prison today. Who said that? I didn't hear that. Holly family for the flip on his ass in a minute. Cause her mama didn't say nothing to him unless they spoke before they came in the courtroom or something. But she ain't say shit to him. She ain't say nothing to Carlos, and he ain't say nothing to her. He just fist bumped whoever that man was. He had on the Carhartt coat, and when he walked down the aisle to sit down, him and Carlos fist bump. I said, the famous fist bump. Nigga, do a handshake or something at this point, especially when you know people know you fist bump after what y'all did to Romika. Nigga, nah, just handshake. Just handshake. Or damp it up. Don't fist bump. Fucking idiot. That's temporary. You so right. Yep. CD right. You're definitely right. I ain't even think about that. That should have got that man too. No, I don't think they seen that though, because it was like before everybody started really coming in. It was just a few of Romika women relatives, the one that was sent by me too. But I don't know if they seen that because I was watching everything. I ain't gonna lie, I was watching everybody that came through the door, watching everything, every movement, everything. That's just how I'm set up. I be watching my surroundings. But he showed nail did fist bump that man. I said, I know you fucking lying. Exactly the audacity to fist bump. Mm, happy holidays. She ain't spending Christmas with Carlos. Told y'all they wasn't letting her ass out. That girl got a long fight ahead of her. A long fight. But her lawyer said January 7th she wanted um, just to revisit her detention. She ain't getting out, ma'am. She is not getting out. And she got a stank ass attitude. Her lawyer, ugh, child. Bitch, we know you a lawyer. We know you take got cases and you trying to do it big or doing it big. I don't know. But you ain't got to be acting on like that. And I seen the prosecutor talking to Miss Tina. I don't know what he was saying to her, but he was talking to her for a long time. It was a white guy. I'm upset with Holly ass for real. I've been upset with her ass, but even more so now. The audacity. Hold on, let me look at some of these. Motion denied, not being released. Yep, they say 3 people got arrested. I wasn't out there, y'all, so I don't know. They wouldn't let us out. They literally had us in there hostage for like 30 minutes. 30, what was it, like 30, 45 minutes? Would not let us out. It probably was longer than that here, but they wouldn't let us out. And now I know why they wouldn't let us out because they was outside fighting. Talking about they was trying to get them, make sure everybody get off the premises, this and that and third. Whole time they was out there fighting. That's why when they did let us out, a few of the family was going the fuck off because they like, how the fuck y'all let us stay in here while they out here fighting? Because um, when I know I overheard somebody say, I don't know who it was, they said Carlos swung on somebody or something, knowing that all the rest of the family is in the courtroom, some shit like that. But yeah, that's why they held us in there so long because they was out there fighting. They wouldn't let us out. I started standing up and say, hell, well, I'm not part of the family. I'm just observing. I needs to go. They was gonna make my dumb ass sit back down, right along with them. You ain't going nowhere, man. Mm-mm-mm. I wonder what David gonna get on the panel and talk to say now. Talk about what he gonna say happened and where he gonna say he was when it was happening. I'm curious now. Yeah, I got the video, but I don't got the I don't got the fight video. It's just showing them taking Carlos back into the courtroom. I mean, into the courthouse. That courthouse set up so different, bro. And then it's right. The jail is literally next door to the courthouse. All the fucking barbed wires and shit is right there. So you immediately getting dragged right next door to the court to the jail. They went straight over there through that courthouse over to the jail. Mm-mm-mm. Whole little stink. Thought he was gonna get away. Those sharks weren't having it. They was trying to tear him limb from motherfucking limb. That's what they was trying to do. Mm-mm-mm. I really thought it was gonna be more evidence um, presented today, like more motions that was gonna be filed or something, but nope. And that says a lot, honestly. It wasn't no back and forth motions being put in, or like the prosecutor denied the lawyer putting in a motion, trying to fight back for it. It wasn't none of that. Like, all she said was she had a video she sent um to the goddamn judge. I'm like, what video? I'm curious, very curious. Hmm. Go on Nina page to know what the prosecutor was telling Miss Tina. How we gonna know what the prosecutor was telling Miss Tina? Off the Nina page. Carlos gave himself defense narrative to Holly. El Tanya, how we gonna know that? You welcome, Scorpio. Yep, matching outfits for the flag. That's how you know he did definitely see. But I was back to try to find it. What you talking about, Empress? That stress. Madeline, what's stress? I know he ain't got no dreads in the top. It's just short hair. I ain't being funny. That's what it is. He need to retwist. The kills go from 26 California down to 31st in California. On the other side of California. 6 secondary. Oh yeah, I seen that, Larissa. Yep. Empress, I said it. He did and said something this right. Well, he's still doing his fist bumps. Can somebody please tell us what happened legally in court? Jay Thomas, I already explained what happened in court. I've been explaining what happened in at court. It was literally like 5 minutes for the hearing, and I already explained. So don't come over here like we ain't. I ain't explained what didn't happen because I've done that already. It's in my other video. Yep, she was indicted. But I'll repeat it for you, Jay Thomas, since you're just coming in. Because they did say that they said she's been indicted, and basically what happened today was, um, of course, Holly comes in. The docket number is read. Um, Holly lawyer basically told the judge that she submitted paperwork for Holly DNA to be submitted. She submitted a video that she wants the judge to look at. She also wants the judge to revisit Holly's detention when they go back to court, which is January the 7th. And that's it. That's all that was said. And I was like, what? Really? But that's all that was said. Nothing major. No, you okay, Jay Thomas. But yeah, I came all the way to Chicago to give my people information on what happened in the courthouse at the court hearing, and that's exactly what I did. And then I gave them the scoop on what happened that I saw. I didn't see what happened outside because I was held hostage with the rest of the family, with Miss Tina then, in the courtroom. So that's it. That's all that happened. Literally like 5 minutes, and sent her ass right on back by her way. So, but I told y'all, did I not tell y'all? One of my videos, it was this week or the end of last week. I said this next court date, they're going to submit some evidence. They're probably going to submit some evidence and probably try to fight for her to get out again. But they didn't fight for her to get out again. She's going to do that on the 7th. of January. But I know what I be talking about. You had some people saying that they wasn't gonna submit evidence or that's not what they're doing at this court hearing. Well, y'all tell me what the hell they gonna do at this court hearing again? Because why we got a court hearing? So that's exactly what just fucking happened. Like I said, I know one thing. Shit, dumbass for going to trial because it's too much evidence. Child. Yeah, white chocolate. That's what I said. I told everybody. The girl came out like she was doing a runway. Like the bitch came out like I ain't gonna say bitch. Sorry, I'm trying to be professional and respectful. But she came out with a smirk on her face. Immediately, I looked at Ramika relative. I don't know if that's her auntie cousin, what it is, but she was sitting next to me. And I was like, I know you fucking lying, not a smirk, but for the eyes that was on her ass when she came out, it could have just ooh. But yeah, she had a smirk on her face with her little blue two piece on. Yeah, I think that was a two piece jumpsuit she had on with her whole little bust down sewing in or whatever the hell that was. I'm still puzzled by that. I can't believe they let her keep that hair in her head this long. El Tanya, why are you steady saying that? I already seen you say that. And I've been steady telling people don't put content creators' names in my chat. But I've seen you say that like so many times already. Larissa, it's fine. Janice, I'm glad I did too. But hell, it ain't like I ain't never been in the mix of some bullshit before. So, hey, it is what it is. I just knew they wanted his motherfucking head. That's what I know. But yeah, y'all, we dealing with a strange one, and I'm talking about specifically Holly. When I seen that today, yeah, it really confirmed what I've been saying about her ass all this time. It really did. It really did. And she little as shit. She's so short and little in weight. It don't take nothing to boom her on her shit. I don't know how to say your name. Wilson is the last ending of it. You cool. She in the county once that transfer happened. That's it. Head nappy. Girl, I remember I went to the county and immediately they was trying to cut my soul in on my motherfucking head. And I told that motherfucking guard, excuse my French, y'all, but I told that guard, bitch, you pull my hair one more time, I'm gonna whoop your ass. Bitch, you wouldn't do this if we was on the outs. I told her just like that. Why would you do that? And I just told you it's a sew in, and I'm showing you the goddamn thread. Pull my hair one more time. Mm. But baby, I want to hear. I want to hear what the other side got to say about today. Well, did they think? I'm just asking. This is a serious question, y'all. But did they think she was getting out today? Cause y'all know I don't watch other people content. I got y'all know the ones that I do watch because I've said it a few times. But I don't watch other people content. But did they think she was getting out today? KP laughed my ass off. Not the hair. Yeah, like don't do that. Don't pull my hair. Especially I done told you it's a sew in, and I done showed you the goddamn thread. Why is you steady pulling on my hair? Bitch, you trying to make me bald? No, we're not doing that. I'll tell your little ass up up in here. Me too, I'm from the shot and I stay count. They are saying it was Marika brother. I told y'all. Why y'all steady saying they saying? I'm telling y'all who was on his ass. Her brothers. Her brothers. Because I'm telling you, I got first-hand information from her relative that was sitting next to me said, oh, he think he could. Her brothers is outside that door. And when they opened the door, I said, oh shit, because he was taking off his coat. I seen one of them, and I seen them steady every time the door come open, they was looking in there, and you could tell, you know when a motherfucker is ready and they on some, if you from the streets. And I was like, oh shit. They them her brothers, she was like, yeah. They wasn't playing with that man. They made you cut your braids out. Child, that's why I said I am mind boggled because baby, I ain't never seen no shit like this. She got, I mean, it's like she just can't got out the chair. Co-people and Carlos is finally booked. Are you able to see what charges? Yeah, once they book him in, you can go and see his charges and what he's being held for. Yeah, he knew what was about to happen, go down, and kept his ass in the crib. Anita, I thought he was gonna be there. Hell, I ain't give a fuck. I knew that it was bound to happen. I mean, come on now. But I ain't give a fuck. I wanted to be live and in person. Live and in person. And I'm going next time too. January 7th, I'm trying to get that. If I ain't got nothing to do, I'm going. Girl, you know we ain't gonna see no queue. Hell no. They didn't make me cut my best braids out. He thought he couldn't. No, he knew he could have been. He knew he could be touched. He just probably thought that they weren't gonna try it up in that courthouse. That's what that was. They made made me take my wave out ASAP. I'm telling you, I've never seen this. I'm telling you, her shit is hanging down to her ass. It's weird to me though because Thanksgiving, her hair was short, wasn't it? And they locked her up right after Thanksgiving. So how she got this long ass hair in her head? In that photo with her car, her outfit on, ain't her hair short like shoulder length? That's weird. Let's go back and look at that picture. Can somebody answer that for me? Because I believe she had shoulder length hair in that picture for Thanksgiving. Child, they ain't gonna be locked up for long though. They ain't gonna be locked up for long. They gonna get right out. This was just probably they probably hit them with disorderly or some shit. I don't know. How serious could this be? I don't know. I think Carlos shows up to try and stay ahead of the game and see what's said. Yep, probably so. Probably so, but maybe they might get charged with disorderly or something. I don't know. Maybe a little something. I don't know. And you know what? They also might not be able to come back to the courthouse as well, because that's what the judge said when we was up in there. That if like basically if something happens, then you won't be allowed back at the courthouse. So they probably won't be able to come back to that courthouse. So he won't be seeing Holly no time soon unless he go visit her. Yeah, it was shoulder length in the front sides, but don't know. Exactly. This girl, her hair, I'm not lying to y'all. I promise you, her hair is hanging to her ass, and she got picked up a few days after Thanksgiving. Yeah, I know he went to jail. That's what I'm hearing. Hmm, I'm wondering. That's strange. Come on now, man. Put on a blinker or something. Oh, that was you that sent it to me. Okay, because two people sent me the video of the aftermath. Thank you. This happened before here and they banned content creators. Well, hell, I wasn't about to get banned because I ain't did shit. But yeah, that's for them fighting. They not gonna be able to come back to the court. They is not gonna be able to come back to the court. Hell, and I'm hoping they don't stop everybody from going. You know, because it's just a sticky situation at this point. Because what happened today was not good. That was not a good look. It really wasn't. I just wish they could have avoided it. But maybe he been doing shit behind the scenes that we don't even know about, and they tired of his shit. It could be a number of things. They can buy weed from commissary. They can. See, I don't go to jail, so I wouldn't know. Don't tell me this girl done went and bought some weed and done her hair. You lying. Young Buck had Carlos' mouth leaking. Child. I but that's one of the ones that I said. I said that young dude with the short dreads, shoulder length, he was ready. He wasn't playing with Carlos. Mm-mm-mm. I know that's not a good look either. You ain't even been locked up that long, and you done went shopping and bought you some. If that is the case, if that's true, and bought you some tracks to put in your head to look good for court. And let me tell y'all, when I was locked up. I could have bonded out. I could have did a lot of things, but I did my time because once I went to court and the case was done, I wanted to have time served. That whole time I was in there, I was rocking the Queen Latifah braids. Bitch, I wish I would. For who? Why I'm gonna get all? Why I'm gonna do all that for? For who? To sit around a bunch of bitches? No. Give me the Queen Latifah braids straight to the back. Thank you. And young YN gave him what he was looking for. He wasn't ready. Yeah. I wish I could have seen that. He probably was working the fuck out of Carlos. Child, he lucky that's all that happened. Hell, he lucky he just got a busted mouth. Damn. Holly hair looks long in Thanksgiving pic. I'm gonna have to go back and look at that picture, but I thought it was shoulder length because it was like curled a little bit, and it was shoulder length. I know for a fucking fact it wasn't the length that she got in her head today, curled or not curled. She got like a 30 some inch bust down, probably longer than that because it's coming all the way to her butt. But y'all got to remember, she's short too, but it's all the way down to her butt. Her hair, the length that her hair, I wish I could have took a picture. Man, I hate that you can't have phones in that. But yeah, the length of her hair that was on that picture versus today is not the same. And I'm like, I don't know. I ain't never heard of being able to buy tracks on commissary for the county. Now probably when you go to prison, yeah, but I ain't never heard about that from no county. I don't know. But she thought she Whoop child. So PTV. So is it long all the way around or just no, it's long all the way around. Her hair is long all the way around. She had like a side part and it's all hanging down to the back. They let her get here. Her attorney can dress her. But what about the hair? That ain't got nothing to do with the hair. She was not dressed. She had on her jail uniform. I'm talking about the hair. Her hair was literally all the way to her butt. When she sit down, she's gonna sit on it. I'm not lying. Ask some of the family members that was there. What's to say? This happened at the face and bed square. Y'all, fuck with me. But I appreciate that. I'm trying to say. Oh, thank you, Anita. Appreciate you too. That's what I mean by dressing her. So her attorney can have her hair get done with weave in it. Mm, that's the first. I ain't never heard of no shit like that ever. Anita, yeah, it do. Her attorney got a funky. Ooh, child. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but her attitude stank. Exactly, Larissa. It was short on her mugshot too. That's the same style she had for Thanksgiving. It just looked a little rough, like she hadn't combed her hair yet because they end up bum rushing her ass. Because they had a warrant for her arrest. They sat outside her house, um, looking for waiting to see her with a picture of her. I went back and read the transcript last night. Yeah, they were sitting outside her house with a picture of her, waiting to see her and then apprehend her ass. So that's why her hair looked a little rough. But that's the same hairstyle from that Thanksgiving picture. Yes, the attorney did that. So she, okay, that she went to jail with the same Thanksgiving weekend. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, so they saying her attorney had her hair did. That says a lot about that attorney and her, cause mm, I don't know. That's just a bit much, I would say. And then with the attitude, the way she came in today, baby, I probably would have jumped across that goddamn to get to her ass if that was my family member. Cause what? But I ain't gonna lie, the Ramika family was staring her ass like they could have just ooh, child. This did not have to happen. It really did. Ramika was fucking with. Well, I can't say fucking with. Ramika was unknowingly dealing with two psychopaths. That's exactly what it was. Allegedly. Let me say allegedly. Yeah. But that's what it was. She wasn't stunning them folks. They was stunning her. Child. And then you come in court with a smirk on your face. They saying that the pregnancy announcement is against HIPAA. And Sugar, what you mean? They saying it's against HIPAA. Well, her attorney, the one that said it. Her attorney and her is the one that put it out there. So can't nobody do nothing about that. They put that out there. Hell, her attorney wrote it on the paperwork. I seen the transcript. Her attorney wrote it up for her to be able to see the nurse. So if it is against HIPAA, so what? They the ones put it out. She should didn't show. That was me. Why is that against? I don't know about that. I don't think that's against HIPAA because she got to tell the either way. That's not. I don't think that is because even when you get locked up, they ask you these questions. They make you piss for that specific reason too. So, oh, by saying it in the courtroom, they saying it's against HIPAA. No, because that was gonna be presented either way. Once, I mean, everything that they did when booking her in to the county, they had to document it either way. So I don't know. Did I? No, Barbara, I ain't get to see the fight. They held us hostage. They had me and Miss Tina and the rest of the family in the fucking courtroom. They wouldn't let us out, but the rest of the Romika family, her brothers and stuff, was out there. They didn't come in the courtroom. Anita, exactly. That's what I say. That's not against HIPAA. I don't know what they saying. I don't know where they getting it from. But cause I don't like to be sounding like I'm going against another content creator, like discrediting them. But I'm just giving my opinion, and that's why I don't like other content creators stuff being said on my platform. But That's not against HIPAA. Being Tammy's sons saying we're gonna be there next time to see what they're gonna do. At Sugar, where they say that at? Y'all really, so they talking about sticking up for Carlos? That's not against HIPAA because Holly had to give her attorney consent. Yes, exactly, exactly. That's not against HIPAA. And even if it is, um, so what? That ain't on nobody end affecting nobody on Ramika's side because they the ones put it out on Holly's side. Her attorney and herself. Tammy's sons. Tammy's sons. Don't get their ass beat too. Did I see Romeo's birthday video? You mean Romika? No, send it to me. Copies TV, all lowercase letters at gmail.com. Y'all, I'm still on the highway on my way home. So I haven't seen nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Only the video that I got sent to me by two of my supporters. Thank you. That family loves guns. Anything said in public courts is fair game. Exactly, Miss Divine. That was gonna be said. It was gonna come out anyway because it's going. What is they call the women that types up the fucking shit in court. It was gonna be in the transcripts and shit anyway. They didn't even block it out. You know, that's not a problem. I can't post my email because I'm driving. My email is coldpeacetv, all lowercase letters, at gmail.com. The same way it's spelled on my YouTube, but it's just lowercase. Stenographer. Grapher. Oh, that's a tongue twister for me, y'all. But yeah, transcribers. Okay. But yeah, all that got was typed up anyway. And it put out. It was gonna be put out anyway. So yeah, I don't believe that that's HIPAA violation. But to each his own. Stenographer. Okay, stenographer. Subscriber. I mean, whatever y'all fucking say. I can't wait. Hello. I'm trying to drive it. Read these comments. Hello. I can't wait to see the expression on Holly's face when she hear all the things she's gonna get. Baby, it's either that or she gonna cut her time by telling what's wrong with Holly. What you mean? What's wrong with Holly? Oh, from my title, my bad, girl. Because I said something is really wrong with her. The way she came into the courtroom, she was smirking, like she ain't got a care in the world, like she's unbothered. It's the smirk for me. And then leaving out, looking right over to Carlos, and she fucking lit up like a kid in high school. Like, man, what is we doing here? What is we doing? What's that? How can we get the police footage? Um, the FOIA. You gotta it's called FOIA, where you email or write in for that specific case, that arrest, and you got to know the name of the defendant, I think the case number, the day it happened, and what you're exactly looking for, and you can tell them the full arrest video of Harday Johnson. I'm still looking into it too, y'all, because I'm gonna start getting these transcripts. Because if this go to trial, baby, I'm going to trial and I'm gonna be reading the transcripts too. So I'm gonna have a lot on my plate. Highly delusional. And still stuck on Carlos. Yep, yep, that's it. Thank you, Miss Hurt. I hope I said that right. What is a lot of people? Oh, was it a lot of people there for Holly? Um, sorry, I was looking at something. Um, no, it was like compared to Ramika, Holly had like a handful of people, and Ramika had like four handfuls. Just give y'all a guesstimate. That's it. That's it. That's it. Where's Holly's support? People standing up for Holly. I don't know. Did they mention anything about a plea? Nope. They ain't even they haven't got to that yet. Like the next court date is gonna be her lawyer trying to get her out again. That's what they said today. That's what her lawyer presented today. That's something she want to talk about at the next court date. And they probably gonna go over the DNA because they submitted. She submitted the paperwork for Holly's DNA to be, I don't know, put in the system or something to be. All I know is she said she submitted the paperwork for Holly's DNA. So we probably got a little minute before they start trying to talk about plea deals to the public. They probably gonna talk to her behind closed doors. Her lawyer probably told her her options. You know what I'm saying? That's what they always do. Tell you your options and let you know. Well, if you want to fight it, this is could be the outcome. That could be the outcome. You know. I don't think that girl. I don't think she really understand the gravity of the situation. I really don't. I don't. She don't come across as bright, too bright, for real. One person said that. Let me correct myself. Said what, Miss Beaver? Shannon Lewis. That's a good question. I want to know that. But only way we're gonna find that out is if it goes to trial and everything start being presented. But they didn't test. I don't think they test her or Carlos. Honestly, well, they probably did test Holly because they did know that she was the shooter, and they did take her in, but they didn't hold her. So I'm pretty sure that they tested Holly, but they didn't test Carlos. And I feel like he played a big part. He probably could have pulled the trigger on one of them shots. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they tested Holly. Let's see, folks. Hold on, let me see. Let's see, folks. Actually, say that on someone. No, she wasn't staring at Carlos in the courtroom. She came in, she was smirking, she sat down. Like she glanced, she looked over to our side, Ramika's side. You know how you walk in and you read the room basically. That's what she did. And she sat down. When she left, when she got up to leave, is when she looked over there at Carlos. Mm-mm. She she wasn't staring at him. A man said on someone else's Facebook channel that she was going to take a plea unless I misunderstood. How would they know that she's gonna take a plea? Because that wasn't talked about in court today. Who said that? I mean, like, how would they know? They probably swapped Los to a question. I don't believe the deal. Ali has not yet spoken one apology or no. She not gonna do it. She don't feel like she did nothing wrong. He was in court today, baby. Let me tell y'all something. Wasn't nothing spoken about a plea deal in court today from neither side. Neither side. And I can tell y'all that for a fact because I was sitting right there. Were you in court the last time? No, I wasn't in court last time. He was on the paralegal line. I don't know who the paralegal is, but I'm telling y'all right now, nothing was spoke about a plea deal in court today. What the hell? Was we in the same court? I don't know. Wasn't nothing spoke about no plea deal. Y'all can ask the family that. Wasn't nothing spoken about no plea deal. It literally only was like 5 minutes long. If that. Hold on, I'm trying to see. Pair of calls. Um, I didn't hear no others say it, but I thought I asked. Oh, please, you don't have to keep trying to explain yourself. Oh, I'm not Gretchen. It just be mind-boggling. Say, if y'all know people that actually for sure was in court and they're telling you what happened in court and you didn't, I, never mind. I'm gonna let that one go. I'm gonna just let it go. Folks say anything. Basically, the transcripts will have everything word for word. Exactly, Shannon. But I'm telling y'all, it was nothing. It was literally she came in and left out. That's how quick the shit was. And I'm like, damn, I drove this long for this, but I still wanted to be there either way, you know. But no, it was nothing. No arguments from both either side of nothing. Nothing. Time out. Good child. I'm just going to X. Reliable source. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Miss. Uh, ain't nothing wrong with you wanting to ask and know for sure, but no, it was not a plea deal discussed in court, not out loud. Like no, neither the lawyer or the fucking prosecutor said nothing about a plea deal. Oh, child. I see what some content creators be saying. When they be like, it be one person say this and one person say that, and then it be like, was we in the same courtroom? Cause I missed that. But no, y'all, I didn't hear. I'm just gonna say it like that. I didn't hear anything about a plea deal, and I was front and center. I was in the fourth row, close enough to hear and see everything. I literally was like the first person in there, and then everybody started coming in. So I picked my seat before anybody, but I just felt I was gonna sit in the fourth row and get the rest of the family room to sit up front. Because I could have sat in the first row. It was factual that what the judge said about the fist bump facts. Ain't nothing wrong with asking. Miss B. Yeah, it's not. What the fuck is exactly Anita? Hey, Miss Gold Peace. How are you doing today? I'm fine. Let them hear what they want to hear. Just let it go. Oh yeah, I am Gretchen. But when y'all get the transcripts and y'all see the transcripts being read, y'all ain't gonna see nothing about no plea deal being said in court. I just tagged him in. The brother's supposed because for some reason he won't. Oh, thank you, Pocahontas. I appreciate that. I'm almost home now, y'all. I'm probably like 10 minutes away, and then I can go look at some things and do some research. Y'all kept me some company on this little ride. Thank y'all. Cause child, that's like the police pulling the man over. Hold on, let me read that. Right, Gretchen. People, nope, I ain't gonna say that because I ain't. Nope. Yeah. Um. Well, I say what I seen from and heard, and that's just that. That's it. That's all. I wish Big Keys was up in that thing. He said, "Fuck that." I wasn't honestly. I was not expecting that to happen, but I'm fully aware that it could have happened given the situation. But I don't give a damn. I grew up in the hood. Hell, I know how shit go. She's acting like Alicia interviews with the Julio trial. Alicia kept arguing smart. That's because she knew she had worked the goddamn plea deal. Alicia did. She flipped on everybody. That's why started being the way she was. Because at first, if y'all noticed, that girl, she was looking scared in the bitch. Looked like she was always crying. But once she got that plea deal, it was fuck the world. She didn't give a damn. Great work, Code Peace. Thank you, Etsy. No, don't say it. You're a content creator, so just keep it on the low. You didn't make decisions for nothing. You're right, Gretchen. What if the judge let her go? That's when the cause speak about it. Listen, y'all. This is not just for you lazy either. But listen, we're not talking about nothing about Holly getting let go or nothing. That's out of the cards for her. That's out of the cards for her. It's either her ass gonna take a plea deal and tell on Carlos if he did play the part like we um think he did, or she just finna write this one out. She finna go lay down for the rest of her life. That's it. Ain't no let go. Ain't no even in the transcript. She is not. I'm gonna read that transcript to what happened in court because it says electronic monitoring. That's EMHC house confinement. It said EM/HC, which is electronic monitoring or house confinement, is not for her. It literally says that. So they're not. That's what y'all gotta understand. If they was gonna let her out, they would have did that by now. And listen, when they put that in the paperwork, they put that in the paperwork for a reason because they not gonna let her out. If they telling y'all electronic monitoring or house confinement, it's not. It ain't gonna work because they. And then another thing, they said in that sentence is that basically she's a flight risk. Now, what would make them say she's a flight risk? Y'all tell me that. Have she ran before when she got in trouble? Did she skip bail? I mean, skip court or something? Because why would they? Why would they? Why? Or maybe just because this is a high profile unaliving case. So yes, she's a flight risk. Who gonna just sit there and wait for you to come get me for unaliving? Not me. I'm running. She's not getting out. A fucking menace to society. You right. Laugh aloud. I asked Quadre on his live last night who was Carlos with on September 7th and why Holly called 18 times. He said, but Big Keys had already told y'all she blew up his phone, right? She had people living, yeah. Allegedly, that's where her mama stayed, I thought. Unless she moved back. I mean, like, allegedly her mama live out of state unless she moved back. That's why she was charged with the highest crime to deny. Yep. Well, they say they don't get bonds in Chicago anyway. I don't know. Yep, Gretchen, when it's put in the paperwork, that means it's not going to happen. Her lawyer going to have to prove extremely good reason why she should be let out on bond. Like, for real, it's not a good reason why she needs to. They can't say because she have kids. Excuse me, Ramika had kids too, had a son too. It didn't stop her from taking her out. The hell? Y'all gonna have to start thinking logical. Cause no, she ain't getting out. Who's this? Oh, hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. What you doing? Hold on, y'all. That was my daughter. I made it home safe, y'all. Thank you guys for keeping me company. But yeah, y'all, she ain't getting out. David Brown knows that they're going down. Mostly every female who's locked up has kids. Exactly. Lake County is 45 minutes from the city of Chicago. Yeah, but her mom don't live in Lake County that I knew of. Hold on, y'all. Her mom from her I seen it on I think Tammy TikTok. Her mom bought a house in North Carolina, South Carolina, somewhere a long way away. And she killed Ramika with her own baby with her. Yep. Okay, y'all. Go on, listen to other things. I'm finna go in the house. Thank y'all so much for keeping me company. Love y'all. Mwah. Bye.
But peace to your feet, we bringing the news. Facts stay sharp, yeah, we never confused. From the streets to the world, get the real, no cap. Breaking headlines, put the truth on the map.
Yo, fast with the facts, we don't play no games. Reporting what's real, we ain't chasing fame. Call Peace TV, stay locked, stay tuned. If you want the real talk, we deliver it soon. Call Peace TV, we bringing the news. Facts stay sharp, yeah, we never confused. From the streets to the world, get the real, no cap. Breaking headlines, put the truth on the map. Yo, fast with the facts, we don't play no games. Reporting what's real, we ain't chasing fame. Call Peace TV, stay locked, stay tuned. If you want the real talk, we deliver it soon.